Conquering Mountain Scrapper with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and we're here with another episode of Free Pattern Friday. Yes, I love Free Pattern Friday. Look what beautiful heart we've got. It's a patchwork. It's Heart Patchwork, and this is the little beauty we're going to be sewing up today. I am so excited. This one would be perfect for Valentine's Day, but yeah, well, we didn't get there in time to do this. But this one makes such a cute heart quilt, and it could be done entirely scrappy. All you need to worry about is your darks and your mediums. So, and of course a light in the center. But yeah, we're going to have some fun with this one today. But first, let's get to our shout outs because the shout outs are important. Pam at Happy Scrappy Little Joy and Julia at Easy Peasy Quilts. Both of these YouTubers are in our show notes below and with their YouTube links, so go check them out. And if you like what you see, go give them some words of encouragement. They would probably love to hear from you. But tell them that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you. You know, just so they know what's going on. Now, you're also going to find in those show notes a whole bunch of other stuff, right? You're going to find the Zoom sew dates the first Saturday of every month, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, because I'm in Alberta, Canada. And it's fun, and we sit for the day, and we sew, and we have a great time. And if you don't have anything to sew that day, you want to bring your crocheting, bring it. We'll be more than delighted to have you come hang out with us. Also, please make comments, thumbs up, share, like, subscribe. Hit that bell so you don't miss content, but there's Hype. Hype is a new tool that YouTube has put out, and that really helps push our analytics so that our videos here are going farther and reaching out more quilters, right? So we can give them some fun free patterns 3 times a week. My husband and I are just having a ball doing this YouTube channel, so it's all good. We also have a Facebook group, and it's warm and welcoming. We have all sorts of fun community chats, and we have fabric exchanges by country to keep postal costs down. We have a virtual sewing room that's for the Facebook group members, hosted by Discord. You got it. Once you get into the Facebook community and you're in that group, then you just ask the admins for an invite to the Discord sewing room, and they're happy to give you one. We have all sorts of fun things going on in there all the time. The admins say, please answer the questions and agree to the rules, otherwise I can't let you in. They've got to talk to you and let you in because they're trying to keep the scammers and whatnot out of that group and just have it a fun, safe place to hang out and chat with other quilters. Also, I speak for free to quilting guilds and quilting groups, and we're just having a ball doing that. And we come with gifts when we do speaking engagements. So I come with 4 free gifts. And it's a way to help you manage your scraps, or a way to rethink your scraps, right? So this is kind of a fun thing, a way I give back to my quilting community. If you need to get a hold of me, you can message me either through the Facebook Messenger, and I'm very quick there, or you can email me from the About tab on my YouTube channel, because that's where my email address is. Also, if you guys have shout outs, oh my goodness, we would love to hear who you're watching. Yes, we would. And, who you have found new and, that kind of thing. So, again, the About tab has my email address, or message me through the Facebook group. Please send the link and their names. That would be so helpful, right, for me, because I'm really lousy at looking up stuff. So, also, we're well underway on the Twinkle Twinkle Sew Along. That's a mystery sew along. And the next one after that, the mystery sew along for Happy Scrappy Overflow will happen. And then everybody's commenting on the purple and white quilt that's behind me. This is a disappearing pinwheel. And we're going to do that one right after Happy Scrappy Overflow. And it's a great weekender project. You can have a quilt top made in a weekend, and it's a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun to hang out and do those craziness with those quilt blocks. So now next I have two collaborations this spring, summer, and fall that I'm involved with. The first one is Handmade by Ying with Donna. She's assembled a bunch of YouTubers, and we're all going to teach different skills or different things that we can do, right, for beginners, and talk about how we make blocks or how we do different things, or using rulers, rotary cutters. There's a whole bunch of topics that are being covered. And it's a great place for beginners to learn. Now, if you've been around for a while, that is called back to basics. Now, if you've been around for a while and picked up a bunch of bad habits, that's also a good one for you too. Because I've picked up some bad habits over the years, and yeah, I need to kind of like, no, we have to do it this way, right? So this is one of those things where you get to do. The other one is called Quilter's Challenge, and I'm with Kelly from Silly Moon Quilting, another Kelly from Kelly's Quilts, and Future Cat from New Zealand, Sam Alberts, very talented long armor, Deb from Sewing with Debbie, and Michelle from Bits and Pieces, and myself. And we're just going to have a blast challenging each other into all sorts of fun, different ideas, and what that idea means to us. And we're not only challenging each other, we're challenging our viewers. Oh, I am so anxious to see what you guys come up with. I'm just thrilled. Just totally thrilled. So anyways, I think that's all we've got today. So come on in, let's get to the sewing of Heart Patchwork. Okay, here's our heart block, and I decided we were going to use the darks and mediums and one light, and then a really cute low volume with pinks and whites. So let's do the hard part first. And I mean, the flip and stitch corners are not hard, but they can create some issues. So I have ironed mine in place, and I'm just going to go through it. Now I'm going to stay on this side of that ironed line just to make sure I have good coverage, because I don't want it to be short. I really don't want to be short anywhere. Now you got to make sure you have them lined up the way they needed, right? Okay, and we'll get that one under. Okay, the next one is here. And the last one is right here. Okay. Then, there we go. And okay, now, as we're cutting these, we can do a couple of things. Now, I know some people said, oh, you can just do the second line right away. Yes, you can. But I want to make sure this covers perfectly in case I have to unpick it, because unpicking is no fun. Now, I'm going to leave these here close at hand for leader and enders. I do have other leader enders here, but I'm going to leave them here just for other leader enders and put all this stuff back in place once it's been checked. That's okay. Yep, that's perfect. Perfection. Perfection. There we go. There. There. Now, oops. Yep, that's perfect. It's always nice to have the blocks going the right way. There. Now you want to make that there by the cleavage of the hearts. And I'm just going to run one of these through real quick like. There we go. Get that off. Check first, cut later. There. I also put my thumb on the sew line. So as I'm cutting it, I'm cutting the stuff that's supposed to be trimmed off, not the other way. Because guess what I have done in the past? I've cut on the wrong side. Yes, I have. Okay, now I'm going to change feet. I prefer to sew seams with my 1/4 inch foot. Now, my husband just got this thing off Amazon. I have no idea what site, but this one I'm actually able to sew with. And it's got a little plow on the one side, so it's perfect, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to work on these first. These two areas first. And we're going to see how far we can get together on this before we have to put another leader ender through. Okay. So this one as well. We might as well get this baby up. And here we go. There. Nice. Okay. I'm working on pink now, so I don't need to. Now I'm going to press that backwards. So it's pressed to the dark. And there. There we go. Just nice. There. And now press to the dark. And now everybody's thinking, oh no, she can't chain anymore. Yes, I can. Ha ha ha. There we go. Oh, get a few strings off of here that don't belong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew like this. And I'm just going to web this little area together first. And here we go. There. And press to the dark. There. This is such a... you know, you can play around with this and have all sorts of fun with what colors you're going to be using. Or, you know, if you have some of those ribbons, you know, the ribbons for the different answers, you could put these into a heart block. It would just be so cute. Oh my goodness. Would it be cute? Okay. Oops. All right, now we open that up. We press to the dark. So this way, and this way, and this way. Oop, press to the dark. Yeah, no, press to the dark goes like that. Duh. Okay, so now we're going to put the next row down. All these pieces fit together so lovely. There we go. Yeah. There we go. And grab another leader ender. There. That's probably why I don't do the, you know, the two seams on those stitch and flips, because I just find this a whole lot easier to do, you know. Okay, pressing to the dark, and that gets pressed down like so, then everything gets flipped like this. Oops, okay. Now we want to make sure all of this nests together well. So we want to keep sewing it just so we get some really sharp points. There and there and there. There we go. And another leader ender. Now these leader enders, because I'm working with pink leader enders, I'm going to go straight into the pink crumbs that I've sewn together here. So I'm just going to pop these open right here. So, oh, maybe I won't prop them open. I will leave them as is because I'm not sure which direction they're going to go. Hang on. Now, I'm going to cut them. Now I'm going to explain what I just said. You're all going, what are you saying? Yeah, you can't, sometimes you can't spin something open because it messes up stuff. Okay. And get another leader ender. Here we go. Here's a cutie. Oh, that's cute. We'll put this and this together. There. Now, why I'm saying you can't spin everything sometimes. Okay, these ones, okay, are going, we're going to press, make sure this is all pressed to the dark. So everything here is going out, and everything here should be going out, and it's not because I didn't press it right. So let's just finger press it the right way. We're talking about press to the dark. So this needs to go in for it to meet up here perfectly, but this also needs to go in, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go like this, where everything is going into the dark. Press to the dark, that's what this is going to be. And now this will all nest, these points here will nest, right? So now we're just going to put it together like a 4-patch, because basically that's what this is a kind of a off-centered 4-patch. But that's all right. It's still cute. All right. There. So this goes out and these go in, right? So now this is going to nest beautifully. Okay, let me get that just like so. Perfect. Perfection. All right. Take out the extra fluff. No extra fluff is needed in this block. Oops. There is what I need to cut off. And get another leader ender. Come on. Now, there's a little fluffy edge on that. I just pull it back from that fluffy edge on these leader enders. And just so, it's crumbs, so it's fine. It'll be beautiful when it's all done. So now, I'm just going to move that out of the way. So here's our heart. And now we're going to do this side. And we're just spinning this around, lining everything up. Okay, and I'm going to cut this so I can get in there and really get the nesting happening. Oops, come on. There we go. There. Okay, nest again. This is pressing to the dark that way, so it needs to go this way. And now we just line up those corners and we're done. But we need another leader ender. Oy vey. Oh, look. Here we go. Here we got some leader enders here. Yeah, I've got a whole stack of stuff that doesn't match up. But that's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, now. So, this is what's happened. Okay, so here we go. This is how we're not doing that pressed swirling here because we wanted to make these work. Now, in order to make this work, we have to go this way. And that might cause an extra bit of bulk, but right in these areas here. But it's not horrible, right? Because you're only dealing with 2 fabrics going together and they're piled on top of each other. So I'm only going through like 4 layers. So that's okay. We can deal with that when we're sewing it and quilting it. So there we are. So let me give this a good press and some time with a clapper and we'll get to our big ta-da moment. So here we go with our heart patchwork. Just so lovely. Everything is lying really flat now that I took a clapper to it. And the back is just perfect. Perfect. Everything is lying so flat. It's wonderful. But yeah, you remember too, you can do this scrappy. You don't have to do like pinks or reds or anything. Like you can just play with whatever colors you want just to keep your darks and your mediums different in the same places. And of course your low volume. Or your light and then your low volume, right? Because that, as long as you've got your darks and your mediums playing this way, it'll look like it has a, you know, a crisscross kind of a plaid effect, you know. So it's kind of a fun block to come up with for you. And it did come together really quite quickly. So I do hope you give this one a try. It's I would love to see your blocks as you're coming up with these. We do have them in a Facebook group where the Free Pattern Fridays are all, you know, people have tried their block and they put up their version. It's kind of cool in that Facebook group. So you should try and join if you have the opportunity to. Anyways, I hope everything is going grandly for you, and you do win quarter, you know, you win that perfect, you know, bobbin chicken, and you win, yeah, perfect quarter inch. I mean, that quarter inch sometimes makes this block so much easier to put together. So anyways, you guys stay well and take care until we meet each other again. Okay, bye! My husband and I would like to thank you for all of your support and watching our videos and sharing and liking. It has just been, you've put us on such an amazing journey, and we are having so much fun. I hope everything is going so well in your life, and you know, your quarter inch is perfect. Everything is working out for you. And we're just so happy to be part of your life, and you having, like I say, you're watching us. I was just so thrilled that you're doing that. So I want to say goodbye, and I want to thank you with all my heart. Okay? Take care. Bye.